Hey XRP community, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. Appreciate you guys for sticking around and showing so much love on a day-to-day basis. But yeah, without further ado, let's take a look at what's happening with XRP's price right now. So obviously a few hours ago we were seeing XRP in green, but since then Bitcoin has retraced a little bit, which of course is going to have an impact on the broader market. And of course XRP is not an exception, down about 3.7% right now as of recording this update. But even though it's seeing a little bit of a retracement right now, the price is currently sitting at $2.50. Yes, you've heard that correct. I know people are so used to this specific price now that just completely people are forgetting that these are prices people used to dream about. These were some people's targets. Let alone people were not thinking that you're going to see XRP retracing down and trading at $2.50. And here we are, people completely forgetting what has happened in a 1 month time frame. But you don't want to be forgetting that if you're an XRP holder, you want to look at it from a realistic standpoint, and that is something I always will tell you guys. But if you're looking at the market cap, $142.7 billion in the 24-hour trading volume is at about $16.2 billion. But what's quite interesting is that we're only down 0.1% in Bitcoin comparative, which again is not a major surprise to me because XRP was holding much better against the broader market as we started off Tuesday, because of course RLUSD launched today, and on top of that Bitcoin actually did reach a new all-time high as well. Which obviously had a little bit of an impact on the price of XRP. But before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So look at this. ETF flows around 36,310 Ethereum and 4,580 Bitcoin were bought. So you're seeing day in, day out inflows coming to these two ETFs, Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs, which are the only ETFs out there right now when it comes to digital assets. But that tells you there is a lot of money flowing in. Even though you might think that's not the case because we are seeing a little bit of a lag for the broader market, you might think that this is it. But if you're looking at the bigger picture, you're seeing money flowing in day by day. That is something that I don't want you guys to be forgetting. But let's look over this. White House cryptos are connections to HBAR Governing Council. The reason why I'm sharing this is because look at the landscape shift. We used to talk about things like this, and it's actually happening. David Sachs, through his venture capital firm Craft Ventures, has been an investor in BitGo. BitGo is one of the members of the Hedera Governing Council, which is a group responsible for the governance of the HBAR Hashgraph network. The HBAR token has seen an increase of 490% in 60 days, possibly due to David Sachs' connection to the project, indicating an advantage in the American markets. I think this obviously has a major impact on the price of HBAR as well, but there's a lot of other factors that you need to keep into consideration, such as Donald Trump coming and being elected. It's a US-based project, filing for an HBAR ETF. Those are some things that people tend to forget, and major rumors flying around, which of course are something that obviously we need to be considering. But yeah, landscape shift we talk about on a day-to-day basis. Here's one example of that, and take a look at this. Eric Belkun says, so breaking Bloomberg's expert, wave of cryptocurrency ETFs next year, including Litecoin, HBAR, Solana, and XRP. So we expect a wave of cryptocurrency ETFs next year. Not all at once, though. First out, it's likely that Bitcoin plus ETH combo ETFs, then probably Litecoin because it's a fork of BTC commodity, then HBAR because not labeled security, and then XRP, Solana, which have been labeled securities in pending lawsuits. Really, really excellent point that Eric brings up. XRP and Solana have been labeled as securities before, but are we going to see the ETF not being approved until these lawsuits are over with the SEC? Possibly. That could be a reality. A good point. Very good point. But HBAR, right? You have seen a filing for it, but you're starting to see a filing for XRP, Solana, and the likes of some of these other digital assets. Imagine the day BlackRock announced, when I talked to you guys about this yesterday, imagine that day. What kind of a magnitude that would have on the price of any asset, even if it's Solana, even if it's XRP, HBAR. If they announce that they are even filing, we're not even talking about being accepted, SEC approving it. Which I think, now that there's a complete shift in the SEC restructure that's taking place, I think we're going to see multiple different assets getting that, ETF. But what I'm saying is you are just based off of the announcement itself, I think it's going to have a major impact. So 2025 is aligning really nicely, and I'm very, very excited to see how that year plays out. But let me know your thoughts down below regarding this. But look at this, RLUSD is supported on our checks from today. We're excited to be part of the launch of Ripple USD, a USD-backed stablecoin that opens up exciting opportunities for cross-border payment and financial applications. We look forward to seeing how it shapes the future of decentralized finance. Amazing stuff. With that said, let's take a look at the price. So if you're looking at the Bitcoin dominance, I did mention this in my HBAR update. If you did end up watching it, I'm really, really liking what I'm seeing right now. What I mean by that is, of course, we saw this major spike of for the dominance sitting at about 58.10% earlier Tuesday, but you are seeing a retracement. And why I'm so excited about this is because Bitcoin saw a pullback. Bitcoin's currently sitting at $104,000. So if you want to put this into perspective, Bitcoin has seen a move down about 5%. For Bitcoin, that is not a small move, guys. So you shouldn't be surprised at the fact that we're seeing a retracement right now across the board. But what's really, really interesting is that dominance went down. You did not see the dominance picking up. This is what I wanted to see, and that's exactly what happened. And if you're an altcoin holder, you want to be happy about this, because let's say the dominance picked up, reached the likes of 58.2% and onwards, we would have seen a double digit. Without a doubt, I wouldn't even be shocked if we would have seen a double-digit retracement for the broader market. But now, with that said, let's take a look at what's happening with XRP. So I'm going to show you guys XRP's price on the daily time frame. So yet again, we did not see that close. Now you're starting to understand the importance. I'm sure everyone knows at this point how important the 23.6 Fib support close is. We never really managed to close above here because, of course, market retraced down. And we were very, very close. We came very close to it, but never really saw that actual close above the 57 cents mark. But no problem. Right now we're being supported by the $2.50. A nice little retracement. Only reason why this retracement is occurring is because what we're seeing happening with Bitcoin, a pullback, which of course is going to have an impact on XRP. There's no exception. But you want to see that close, guys. I talked to you guys about that. You want to see that close, but so far, nice range right below the 23.6. And I have a very strong feeling we do see that close, the highly anticipated close in the upcoming, few days. If it's able to do that, I think we could see that next leg up really starting. So I'm really liking the way XRP is currently holding. The demand is definitely there. I think we're about to, really set ourselves up for a new all-time high, before the year even comes to an end. And speaking about the year coming to an end, we're very close. But let's see. Let me know down below what you guys think. Love each and every one of you guys. Cannot thank you enough for all your support that you guys show me on a day-to-day basis. And yeah, I'll see you later. It's been Crypto ZX, and peace out.